ॐ दक्षिणस्य समारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमा अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ता स्मर्या गुरुपरम्परा श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। परिज्ञानाश्रम श्रीगुरुशङ्कर परिज्ञानाश्रम शङ्कर सद्गुरु केशववामन कृष्णपाण्डुरङ्ग आनन्द परिज्ञान गुरु सद्यो जात शङ्कर सद्गुरु गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृद्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्. So we were in the 61st verse, 61st stotra, which I will chant again, and we'll see from where we had stopped in the last session. We read, Sudhanva khanda parashuhu daruno dravina pradaha divasprik sarvadrik vyaso vachaspatirayo nijaha. In that, we completed Sudhanva. We saw khanda parashuhu, we saw darunaha, we saw dravina pradaha. These four namas we saw. Now comes the 571st nama, Divasprik. Divasprik. I think that also we completed. The one who has his head in the heavens. When the Virat Rupa of Ishvara, like the Virat Purusha is described in the Vedas, in the Upanishads, it is described as if this Virat Purusha, Ishvara, is occupying the entire universe and whose head is in the heavens. That means the heavens, the Devaloka forms his head. So the one who touches the heaven, whose body, that means he is Sarvavyapi. Virat Rupena, Bhagwan Vishnu is spreading himself everywhere. This is what is called as the Diva Sprik. So the one who is everywhere and whose head is somewhere high up in the higher lokas. That means from higher lokas up to low. It's described. His dik devata, diks are his ears, Chandra Surya are his netras. Then this space is his nabhi, and his feet are the earth. Like that, the whole Virat Swarupa of Lord Vishnu is described. So the says the one who touches the higher lokas. That means who is present everywhere. Then Nama 572. Sarvadrig Vyasaha. Sarvadrig Vyasaha. There are not two different names. Sarvadrig Vyasaha can be taken as one name. Now, Sarvadrik means the one who has all knowledge. It also means he sees everywhere. Sahasrakshi, the one who has eyes everywhere, the one who sees everything. Whereas here, Sarvadrik means the one who is a Sarvajnaha Sarvavid, the one who has all knowledge of all branches, all the knowledge of all the branches, that is Paravidya and Aparavidya, the knower of all branches of knowledge, including Brahmavidya, is called as Sarva Drik. Then Vyasa. Vyasa was also a rishi. Vyasa is also considered as Badarayana Keshava Avatara. He's considered to be one of the Amsha avatars of Lord Vishnu. And Vyasa is supposed to have divided this knowledge of Vedas. The body of knowledge of the Vedas was properly, converted into a compendium. All the mantras which are strewn around here and there, with his knowledge, the one, the one who was actually Bhagavan Vyasa was the one whose knowledge was so much as a rishi, literally being the very avatara of Lord Vishnu. He was the one who was able to take all these mantras which were seen by the Drishtaras and properly divide this Vedic knowledge into the 4 Vedas. And also the one who was able to write Brahma Sutras as a kind of a, you can call it, it is something where a logical analysis of the Upanishad mantras. He wrote a Smriti Grantha called as Brahma Sutra, which is a logical analysis. Also, logical analysis of Upanishad mantras. Also, Bhagavan Vyasa, the same knowledge, in a way that could be understood by people of a little lesser intellect, those who are not prepared for this Atmajnanam. He wrote Puranas. Puranas were also written by him. Mahabharata was written by him. This Vishnusahasranama, which is a part of Mahabharata, the authorship goes to Bhagavan Vyasa. It is Bhagavan Vyasa who has given this Vishnusahasranama as that which was given by Bhishmacharya to Yudhishthira. But ultimately, who's the author of this? It is Bhagavan Vyasacharya only. So the Sarvadrik means the one who knows everything in general, Sarvajnaha, the one who knows everything in particular also, Sarvavid. As Sarvajnaha, Sarvavid is called as Sarvadrik, the repository of all knowledge, and as his avatara as Vyasa was the one who was able to make a good compendium of all the available mantras, divide them into 4 Vedas, and make it easier for people to understand and to do Anushtanam on these Veda mantras. Then the last word says, Vachaspatirayo nijaha. Vachaspati. Vachaspati here means the one who's the Lord of all the Vidyas. What we said, Sarvadrik, again. The one who's in charge, the one who's a repository, the one who's the Lord of all types of Vidyas. Now, one thing we must know that Vachaspati, okay, Vak again means Vidya only, because whatever knowledge has to be conveyed from the Guru to the Shishya, it is only through the Vak that it is conveyed. So Vak stands for all the Vidyas or knowledge. Vachaspati is also another name given for Brahaspati or Guru, the one who is the Deva Guru, Brahaspati. But here, being the very Lord of Brahaspati also, ultimately the one who is in charge or the Lord of all the Vidyas. Therefore, he is called as Vachaspatihi, the one who is in the form of spoken word, which conveys the entire Vedic knowledge from one generation to the other. Therefore, he is Vachaspatihi. And Ayonijaha, the one who does not have a birth at all. Yoni means the Karanam or the womb. The one who is born out of any womb, any Karanam, is called as Yonijaha. Yonija means, Ja means the one who is born. Yonijaha, the one who's born through a particular karanam or a set of parents from a womb. Whereas here, Bhagwan Vishnu is Ayonijaha, the one who is not born via any yoni. That means he is Nityaha. Ajo Nityaha Shashvatoyam Puranaha. The one who is Karana Rahita, the one who has no Karanam, the one who is Nitya, the one who is all the time there. There is no Karanam for this Lord Vishnu. Therefore, he is called as Ayonijaha. Then we go to the next stotra, number 62. Trisama samaga sama nirvanam bheshajam bhishak sanyasakrit shamashantaha nishtha shantih parayanam. This is one of the very important verses of Vishnusahasranama, especially for a mumukshu. And this whole verse can be divided into two parts. The first three namas, Trisama, Samagaha, and Sama, they come in one group. Then from Nirvanam up till Parayanam, they talk about Moksha, the Moksha Swarupam. Therefore, we can divide this whole mantra into first three namas of one part, then the last, all the other namas being the very second part. So let us see what the first three words can be taken together. First three namas. Trisama, Samagaha, Samaha. Here the Sama Veda is talked about. Trisama. Trisama means the one who is praised, the one who is venerated and worshipped in the form of samas, sama mantras. Trisamaha, threefold samas. We won't go into that, but then three kinds of samas are there, and all the three samas, what do? They praise Lord Ishvara Vishnu. Therefore, the one who is actually venerated, worshipped, and praised by the threefold samas. Therefore, he is Trisama. The next word is Samagaha, the one who sings the Sama, the Samavedi. You see, the Samaveda is in the form of that which is in a musical form. All the other, the Ruk mantras, they have a swara, but they have only three swaras. The Swarita, Udatta, Anudatta. Three swaras are there. But three swaras don't make music. Minimum, there should be five swaras to make music or to make a tune. Therefore, Sama Veda is something which is sung in a tuneful way, in a musical way. The same Rik mantras which are sung in a musical form, it's called as Samaha. And therefore, the one who is present in the form of the singer of the Samaveda and the 576 named Samaha, the one who is in the form of Samaveda also. That means what? What is that which is praised and venerated by the Samaveda? Trisamas? He's called Trisama. Who is the one who sings this Sama? He is also Lord Vishnu, Samagaha. The one who sings Sama is Samagaha. Sama Gayati iti Samagaha. The one who sings Sama. Samaha. Samaha means the Sama Veda itself. What did Bhagwan Krishna say? Vedanam Samavedosmi. Bhagwan Krishna literally said, among all the Vedas, I am the most exalted Samaveda, because that is what is sung in a tune. So the Samaveda is also Lord Vishnu. That deity who is praised and venerated and worshipped by the Sama mantras is also Lord Vishnu. The singer of the Sama also is Lord Vishnu. So these 574, 575 and 576 can be taken together. Now the next word, all the words now coming from this 577 onwards till the end of this verse are talking about moksha swarupa and a mumukshu. So now let us see 577. Nirvanam, the one who is moksha swarupa, the one who is in the form of moksha itself, who is the end, the goal is Lord. We have already seen the path is Lord Vishnu, the goal is Lord Vishnu. What is the goal ultimately? Freedom from samsara, freedom from the disease called as samsara. That's what comes in the next few words also. He is the ultimate goal. So it is Moksha Swarupa, Lord Vishnu. Then he says 578, Bheshajam. We have already seen this earlier. Bhishak and Bheshajam we have already seen. Bheshajam means Aushadham. Aushadham we saw. The one who is in the form of the very medicine for samsara roga. Bhagwan Shankaracharya says, Samsara rogasya aushadham bheshajam. Bheshajam means aushadham. For what? Samsara rogasya. For this samsara roga. For this coming and going again and again for this samsara roga, Lord Vishnu is the very medicine. Lord Vishnu's pujanam, upasana, or jignyasa and jnanam or inquiry into the nature of Lord Vishnu, it becomes samsara roga aushadham. The next 579 say Bhishak. Bhishak means the one who is the physician also, the one who gives the medicine also, the doctor who gives the medicine also. Normally, the patient is different, the doctor is different, medicine given is different, and what we get, the result out of that is different. Correct? Normally, right? As a doctor, I can say that. But here, in moksha sadhana, the doctor, the Bhishak, the one who removes the roga is also Lord Vishnu. The roga which is there in the form of avidya in a jiva, that jiva is also Lord Vishnu. The bheshajam or the medicine or the aushadham which is given by this bhishak is also Lord Vishnu. And ultimately what one gets by escaping the samsara, that is moksha, is also Lord Vishnu. Nirvanam. So Nirvanam, moksha is Lord Vishnu. Aushadham for samsara roga is, what is moksha? Freedom from samsara roga. For that, what is the medicine? Lord Vishnu. Okay, karma yoga, upasana, jnana yoga, rupena, bheshajam, aushadam. Bhishak, the one who, in the form of the guru, comes and removes this samsara roga, in the form of the guru. Also Brahma Vidya. In the form of Brahma Vidya, Lord Vishnu is the very remover, Bhishak or the doctor. Then 580, Sanyasakrit, the one who has instituted a separate possibility of taking sannyasa for the exclusive pursuit of Brahma Vidya. The one who understands or who realizes the futility of the anitya jagat and all the vyavaharas done. We saw in Mundakopanishad, Pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmano nirvedamayat. The one who has developed vairagya, who has seen the futility of, the karma and karma phala. And if he wants to go away from this materialistic life and pursue a life of renunciation for the exclusive pursuit of jnanam, brahmajnana, then our Vedas themselves give the possibility of this. They give the possibility, they give the way of taking up sannyasa. So Lord Vishnu is the sannyasa krit also. The sannyasa ashrama, which is called as the chaturtha ashrama. For what sake? Not simply taking sannyasa for the sake of identity crisis. Many people do that. Just because nobody bothers about them, otherwise you take sannyasa, everybody comes and that is not the sannyasa. Mokshartham. The one who wants to take up to a lifestyle of sannyasa as a mumukshu, mokshartham. not for anything else. That is a true sannyasi. So what he says here, mokshartham chaturtham ashramam kritavan. Brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, they have their own duties. But I want, wherever I am, I have seen the futility of karma and karma phala, and I want to pursue an exclusive lifestyle of renunciation, which Bhagwan Krishna in Bhagavad Gita calls as Sankhya, Sankhya Nishtha, or a Sannyasa Nishtha. And that Sannyasa Ashrama also was, it is also that which is Bhagwan Vishnu created by Lord Vishnu. Then 581, Shamaha. What do I need? For to be a sannyasi or even as a mokshathi, doesn't matter. Let me be a grahastha, no problem. I'm a grahastha or a vanaprasthi or a brahmachari, but I'm interested in pursual of moksha. What do I need? I need to be an adhikari. What are the two important things for me to be an adhikari? Shama, Damaha, isn't it? Shamaha here, Bhagwan Vishnu himself is the one who helps in Shamaha, management of the mind, Manonigraha. What is Shama? Manonigraha. What is Dama? Indriya Nigraha. What is necessary for a sannyasi? What is necessary for a moksharthi? It is nothing but Shama, Dama are absolutely necessary. Without that, it is sannyasa is of no use. Moksha Purushartha is of no use if my mind and sense organs are rushing here and there. Therefore, he is the one. Bhagwan is in the form of even Manonigraha. Shama itself is Bhagwan Vishnu. Then 582. Shantaha, the one who is obtained in a tranquil mind. Again, that is necessary, isn't it? If I have to be a moksha purush, if I am a moksha purusharthi, and if I want nirvanam or moksha as my ultimate goal, then I need a guru as a bhishak. I need the medicine called as shastra. I need the preparation in the form of shamadama, by which I quieten my mind, tranquility of the mind, so that this jnanam gets rooted in me. Prasadam adhigacchati, Bhagwan Krishna says, the one who has Shama and Dama attains mana prasadaha, sattva shuddhihi, shantata, the one who is tranquil. The one who is tranquil because there is mano nigraha and indriya nigraha. The mind is not running after the Vishayas. The Indriyas are not running after the Vishayas. And Shantaha, Lord Vishnu is Shanta Swarupa, helps a Moksha Purusharthi in attaining that Chitta Prasadaha. Then next 583, Nishtha. Nishtha means what? Abiding in that Jnanam. Therefore he is called as Nishtha. He is that Jnanam. He is that Atma, not swerving from his Swarupam. Nitaram Sthitihi, and helps the Moksha Purusharthi also to abide in that Jnanam. Therefore he is Nishtha. Nishtha means the one who is continuously abiding in his Swarupam and helps the Jiva also to abide in his Atma Swarupam. Then 584, Shantihi, the one who's in the form of the very tranquility of the mind. Shantaha means the one who's tranquil. Shantihi means the one who is in the form of tranquility available in the mind. When this knowledge happens, when this avidya goes, when the kartritvam, bhoktritvam goes, when ragadveshas are diluted, when purnatvam is there is nothing but shanti, because that's my swarupam. Shanta swarupam. Shanti is my swarupam. So I'm the Shanta swarupa. And 585 name says Parayanam. Parayanam means Utkrishtam Ayanam. Utkrishtam Ayanam. The ultimate, the most auspicious goal. Ayanam means goal. Parayana means Param Ayanam. Utkrishtam Ayanam. From where there is no question of coming back again. Madgatva nanivartante yad, sorry, na tad dhama paramam mama. Yad gatva nanivartante tad dhama paramam mama. Lord Krishna said. Having reached there is nowhere to reach. It is understanding that I am not the body, mind, sense complex. I am the Sakshi Chaitanya Atma, and abiding in this Atma Swarupa, that is what is called as moksha, and that is the Param Ayanam, the Utkrishtam Ayanam, from which there is no coming back again and again into the cycles of birth and death. Therefore, from where did we start in this entire verse? We started with what? Nirvanam, Bheshajam, Bhishak, Sanyasakrit, Shamaha, Shantaha, then Nishta, Shantihi, Parayanam. This is the whole story of moksha. The adhikari, the preparation of the mind, Shastra, the guru, and ultimate goal. And what does Sahasranama say? Everything is Lord Vishnu, the one who's manifesting in every form. It's not as if he is the Ayanam, the path is something, Guru is something, no. So he is the Bheshajam, he is the Bhishak, he is the Parayanam, he is the Nirvanam. Everything is Lord Vishnu. This is something which is a very important mantra for those of us who are serious moksha purusharthis, committed to the goal of nirvana or moksha. Then we'll go to the 63rd verse, which is Shubhanga Shantida Srishta Kumuda Kuvaleshayaha Gohito Gopatir Gopta Vrishabhaksho Vrishapriyaha. So here again, a few things for the sake of upasana, some of the attributes of Lord. But in the previous verse, it was more of the one who's manifesting in the form of Vedasvarupa itself, and the one who is in manifesting as everything that has got to do with moksha. But here now, we again have a little varied names. So 586, Shubhangaha, Shubha Angaha, the one who has a beautiful form, an auspicious form. It is said that Lord is, every anga of the Lord is considered to be very, very proportionate, beautiful. Again, it is meant for our upasana. Lord Vishnu in his Swarupam is what? Nirvikari, Nirakara, Nirgunam. Whereas, when we are chanting Sahasranama, it is also meant for us to have a form of Lord Vishnu as an alambanam. Therefore, Lord Vishnu as Ishvara in his most auspicious form. Whichever form we think of Lord Vishnu, he is a Shubhanga. So we can visualize any anga of Lord Vishnu at the time of upasana as an alambanam. We can take the ayudhas, we can take his eyes, we can take any of the limbs of the Lord, and it will be definitely meant for our upasana. Or we can visualize the whole akara of Vishnu as Lord Vishnu has been described by various bhaktas in various forms. Lord Narayana. Then 587, Shantidaha. Shantidaha, the one who gives peace. What we saw earlier. Okay, Shantaha, Shantihi, Shantidaha. The one who, by reducing raga dveshas and kalmashas of the mind, when we surrender to Lord Vishnu, when we propitiate Lord Vishnu, when we worship Lord Vishnu in the form of karma yoga, offering all our actions to him, what happens? Lord Vishnu is going to Shantim Dadati iti Shantidaha. How? By removing the Raga Dveshadi Nirmoksha Lakshanam Shantim Dadati. All those Raga Dveshadi which are there in our minds, those which literally, make our minds impure, and where there is no question of tranquility. So when I have Shama, when I offer all my actions to Lord Vishnu as Karma Yoga in the form of Upasana, Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga, my Ragadveshas, Mada Matsarya, Moha, they get diluted. And what is the result of such dilution of all these? It is Shantihi. Therefore, he is Shantidaha. He gives me the tranquility and peace which is required for the Jnanam to establish itself. Atma Jnanam to establish itself. So in the previous verse we saw Shantaha, Shantihi. Here we are seeing Shantidaha, the giver of Shanti, the one who bestows, peace of mind and Shanti to us. Then 588, Srishta, Srishta, the one who is the creator, Prabhu, Karanam. We saw many words, many namas we saw. The creator of the universe, the one who creates. Sargadau sarvabhutani sasarja iti srishta. The one who actually created the Pancha Bhautika Prapancha from the Panchabhutas. How? He himself manifested in the form of who? In the form of all the bhutas, living beings and non-living beings. Okay. Then 589, Kumudaha. Ku means earth. Actually, one of the meanings of Ku, it means earth. Kumudaha means the one who is in the form of earth. Kumuda also is the name of a flower. It also means a flower. But here, Kumudaha means the one, Ku means earth, the one who is manifesting in the form of earth and enjoys the beauty of the earth. The one who enjoys and contributes to the very beautiful, variegated prapancha that we have as a Srishta. When he has created the whole Srishti, the earth is also his creation, and the one who enjoys his own creation, the one who enjoys the earth, his own creation. Therefore, he is called as Kumudaha. Bhumyam modata iti Kumudaha. Kau means ku means what? Bhumi. Bhumyam, in Bhumi, modata iti. Modate iti Kumudaha. The one who is enjoying his own creation of the earth. Okay. Then another thing Bhagwan Shankaracharya says is here, Bhagwan Vishnu takes various avatars in this world and enjoys every avatara. He's not taking avatara out of frustration, but he enjoys his avatara, doing whatever he's supposed to do. We'll remember it as the one who's the creator of the earth and enjoys his very creation, Kumuda. 590, Kuvale Shayaha. Okay, again, Kuvala means water. Kuvale Shayaha, the one who is reclining in water. So Kuvala can also mean the ocean, which is always full. Purnatva Swarupam it is. And in this water, which is there on the earth, Lord Vishnu is reclining and relaxing. Okay, so that's why in Bhagavad Gita we see Apuryamanam Achala Pratishtam, that the one who is a jnani, who is of the Ishvara Swarupa, he is like an ocean, which is so full that he does not expect anything to fulfill him. So Lord Vishnu, having all the 6 bhagas as himself, does not require anything to fulfill him, and he is as though relaxing in the purnatvam of himself, and which is symbolically represented as relaxing in the water of ocean. Kuvalesha. Then 591. Gohitaha. Gohitaha. Gohita means the one who is the protector of cows and also the earth. As Krishnavatara, in his Avatara Leela as Krishnavatara, Bhagwan Vishnu protected the cows. And in Varaha Avatara, he protected the very earth. As I told you, Go has many meanings. Go means Indriyas, Go means cows, Go means Bhumi. So there are many meanings. And every time we have seen Gopala, okay, Govinda. Go also means the Vedas. Govinda, the one who's known through the Vedas we saw in the last session. So, Go Hitaha, the one who is always striving for the Hita or for the good of the cows and Mother Earth also. Takes care of them. He takes care of them, cows and the earth. So, Go Hitaha. Then, Gopatihi. Again, the same meaning. 592. Gopatihi. We have already seen that earlier once. The same word has come. The one who is actually the Lord of the cows and earth. Gohitaha means the one who benefits, who protects the earth and the cows. Gopatihi means what? In the form of being the very Lord or the controller of the cows and the earth. Cows can be, Go means cow, but it can, cow also can be, taken as a upalakshana for all the pashus. All the pashus, all the animals. We may say Go, but Gau or the cows are a symbol of all other animals. So, Bhagwan Vishnu is the protector of all the animals on the earth and the very earth itself. So, Gohitaha and Gopatihi. Then 593 verse says, Gopta. Gopta. We have seen that Vishwasya Karta Bhuvanasya Gopta. This also has come earlier. We have seen some time back this words. The one who protects. Secondly, we also saw in the last word, the previous time also, the one who is as though hidden. Lord Vishnu is hidden in every jiva's hridaya guha as that very consciousness. And where do we look? We look outside and we don't find him. That's why it is said that one has to turn one's vision inwards to see, to understand that Lord Vishnu is within me as the light of consciousness. So the Gopta is the one who's Guhyaha. We saw that earlier, Guhya. The one who is secret, who is a secret, who is present, hiding somewhere. At the same time, he's a Gopta. He's the protector. Protector of all. What? Protector of the entire creation. The creator only has to protect his creation, isn't it? Because there's only one. There's only one Brahman, there is only one Ishvara. All the gods we are talking about are the different names and forms given to the same Ishvara. Correct? Therefore, if Lord Vishnu is the creator, Srishta of the universe, he is the Gopta of this universe. There's nobody else who can protect. The creator only has to protect the universe. Therefore, he is called as Gopta. Then comes 594th name. Vrishabhakshaha. Vrishabha stands for Dharma. Vrishabha means it stands for Dharma. Okay, therefore he says, the one Vrishabhakshaha means the one whose vision is always on maintaining Dharma. As a Dharma Rakshaka, the one who's in the form of Dharma, the one who is the protector of Dharma. So, Vrishabhaksha means Dharma is like the eyes of Bhagavan. Akshaha, it's almost like it's the eyes of Bhagavan. So, Vrishabhaksha means the one who is in the form of the law of karma, dharma, proper karma phala accruing to the proper jiva at the proper time. Therefore, he is called as Vrishabhakshaha, the one whose entire drishti is to see that the path of dharma is maintained. It's like as though Bhagwan himself is dharma. Lord Vishnu itself is dharma. But then why Akshaha, eyes? Like for any jiva, just like the eyes are very important part of every jiva, therefore it is said that eyes of Bhagavan are in the form of dharma. Then 595, Vrishapriyaha, again the one who is a lover of dharma. These two, Vrishabhakshaha, Vrishapriyaha, can be taken, they are together, one after another. The one who has all the value for dharma. Never ever Lord Vishnu swerves away from dharma. And to protect the dharma and the dharmic people, again and again, Lord Vishnu comes back. He comes back again and again in the form of various avatars because he is Vrishapriyaha, the one who stands for dharma all the time. Vrishabhakshaha, the one whose very vision is nothing but what? Dharma. Then we will take the next stotra, 64th stotra. Anivarti nivrittatma sanksheptakshema shivaha Shrivatsa vaksha Shrivasaha Shripati Shrimatam Varaha. So 596. Anivarti. Anivarti means the one who can never turn away from a bhakta. There's no question of going back. He's everywhere. He's all the time there in everything. Nitya Swarupena. And because he is a Vrishabhaksha and Vrishapriya in the form of dharma, which ultimately never goes away, so Anivarti. There's no question of Lord Vishnu going back on dharma. Therefore, as a lover of dharma, as the very dharma swarupa himself, he is Anivarti, the one who never turns away from the path of dharma, whatever it may be. Therefore, he is Anivarti. In establishing his dharma, establishing dharma everywhere, all kinds of dharma means all the laws of Ishvara, never looks back. Every law of Ishvara is perfect. And that is the dharma on which the whole universe is running. And the one who never turns away from this, his very laws, which are called also as the law of karma, law of this thing, whatever it is, that is the very dharma which is protecting the entire universe. So Anivarti, the one who never turns away from his laws. Then 597, Nivrittatma. Nivrittatma. Okay? Nivritta Atma. The one actually, Svabhavataha Nivritta Atma Asya iti Nivrittatma. Okay? He is the one who is not having any sangha with the creation that he has created. And he is the one who is not affected by any sense pleasures because of his Purnatvam. Being the Purnatva Swarupa, being having all the bhagas with him, he is an embodiment of Vairagya. And therefore, he is the one who is a Nivritta Atma, the one who is always turned away from desires, karma and karma phala. He is not doing anything for the sake of getting anything out of it. Lord Vishnu is Nivritta Atma. Okay, so he's the one who is the Vairagya Swarupa Atma. Samagra Vairagyam is Lord Vishnu. Therefore, he is Nivritta Atma. Then 598. Sankshepta. Sankshepta. What is the meaning of Sankshepta? The one who has everything in him. You can say Sarvagataha also. You can say the material cause or Upadana Karanam also. Sankshepta. The one who has everything in him. The one who encompasses, the one who takes everything within himself. We can even say Sankshepam is the one which is, briefed or compressed into something. So again, what it is said is like, he is the one who has everything in him. At the same time, a jiva's sukha dukkhas are also very sankshipta, very, very brief. Okay? A jiva's life is brief. A jiva's sukha is brief. His dukkha is brief. And the entire universe, from the point of view of infinity, every creation is very, very brief. We may say millions of years the earth will be there. This whole creation will be there for millions of years. But that millions of years also is nothing but that which is very, very small. It's just a small momentary thing for Lord Vishnu. So therefore, the one at the time of Samhara, the one who completely, literally compresses the whole universe and encompasses it within himself. Bhagwan Shankaracharya says, Samhara samaye vistritam jagat sukshma rupena sankshipan sankshepta. The whole universe is as though made into a small packet and absorbed. And in this universe, which is there for millions of years also, things are brief. Nothing is everlasting. This body comes briefly there for a period of 60 or 70 years and goes away. Everything appears, goes away. The earth, which is supposed to be there for millions of years, also one day goes away. So the one who literally encompasses, compresses, withdraws everything into himself. So he's the Sankshepta. Next, 599. Kshemakrit. Kshemakrit. We know that two words, yoga, kshema. Correct? Yoga means wanting something which I don't have. Kshema means protecting whatever I have got. So Lord Vishnu is a protector. The Kshemakrit, the one who protects whatever is there. So even whatever we have, this body is protected by Lord Vishnu. This mind is protected by Lord Vishnu. Ultimately, who's the highest security for all the things which you have encompassed or which we have, got in all our lives? It's nothing but Lord Vishnu. Therefore, he is the one who takes care of everything. Upatasya rakshanam. That which is, even for a jiva, my ultimate kshema is Lord Vishnu only. That is why Bhagwan Krishna said, a person who surrenders to me, yoga kshemam vahamyaham. What he needs, I will take care of it. And what needs to be protected for any jiva, any of the person, any of my bhaktas who surrenders to me, I will take care of the yoga kshema. So yoga means getting what I don't have. Kshema means protecting, and he's the protector. He not only protects the whole universe, some small acquisitions that we have here and there. Ultimate protector is none other than Lord Vishnu himself. Then the next 600th nama. We have come to 600. 60% of Sahasranama we have done. And I'm again telling you, I'm going a little fast now because most of these names, most of the namas are repeated many times. The namas are repeated, the meanings are repeated in a different word. Therefore, I'm going a little fast. But nevertheless, I'm explaining the Vachartha and the Lakshartha. And as I said, even if you remember one meaning for each name, whether it is Vachartha or Lakshartha, doesn't matter. So when you're chanting the Sahasranama, you know what you are saying. You know what that particular name means. So now 600th name, Shivaha, the auspicious. We saw that in the very beginning. In the first 20 or 30 namas itself, we saw Shivaha, the one who is the most auspicious. All the vibhutis are his. All the auspiciousness is his. So he is called as the most auspicious, the giver of auspiciousness, the one who is of the nature of auspiciousness, and therefore he is Shivaha. Then another, he says that 601, Shri Vatsa Vakshaha. Shri Vatsa Vakshaha. That means the one who has a very, very sacred mark on his chest, something like a mole. And that can be used for upasana. Shri Vatsa Vaksha. That means he has a chinnam, a small kind of a, mole or a mark or chinnam on his chest, which is supposed to be very auspicious. And that can be taken as Shri Vatsa, the one we can utilize that as an alambanam for our upasana also. Then 602, Shrivasaha, the one in whom Lakshmi or Shri is present. Asya Vakshasi Shrihi Anapayini Vasati. Anapayini, never lost. Shri means what? Resources, not only money. Anything that is auspicious. Shri, resources, including money. And that which is never lost, Anapayini. All the time there. We may have resources, we may have money, we may have name, fame, everything. How long does it last? We don't know. We lose it. The jivas have Shri or Lakshmi for a short time. Most of the time it is lost. Whatever we have, acquired is lost. But Anapayini Shri, the one who's not lost, the one who's all the time permanently as the Shakti of Lord Vishnu in the form of various resources available in his own Vakshasi, Vakshasthale, she's available here in the heart of the Vishnu. Therefore, he's called as the very abode of Shri, the very abode of Lakshmi. Therefore, he's called as Shri Vasaha. Then the same meaning comes in the next Nama also, 603, Shri Patihi, the Lord of Shri. Paramarthika Satyam, Ishvara or Brahman, and Devi Lakshmi as Maya Swarupini. Always he is the Lord of Maya, Lord of resources, Lord of Lakshmi. Therefore he is Shri Patihi. Then Shrimatam Varaha, 604. Shrimatam Varaha, the most exalted among all those who have plenty of resources. We may say Fortune 500 richest people in the world, and then some records, some 10 richest people and all that. But then that is nothing. He is the one who is Shrimatam Varaha, out of among the people who have all the resources. They think 5,200 crores, 50,000 crores, they may declare the richest people in the world. But then there is somebody who is the very abode of this Shri. And who's that? Sriman Narayana, Lakshmi Narayana. So he is the one who is the most exalted, the highest, the most supreme among those who possess any wealth. Shri can also stand for knowledge. Therefore, the one who is available in the form of Vedas, the one who is available in the form of knowledge. So among all the knowledgeable people, Knowledge also is a type of dhanam only. Dhanam, vidya, dhanam. Knowledge also, scholarship, dhanam, moksha is also Lakshmi. Moksha, Lakshmi. So, any kind of a knowledge, whether it is the knowledge of, things outside the world, vyavaharika knowledge, laukika knowledge, or Brahma Vidya, Bhagwan is the ultimate, Shrimatam Varaha. So he's the one who's the most exalted among people, in the jivas, who boast about having highest resources. He is the one who is the most superior among them. We'll just read the 65th verse and just see how much we can do then. Shridah Shrisha Srinivasah Srinidhi Shrivibhavanah Shridhara Shrikara Shreyah Shriman Lokatrayashrayah. Again, as the total ownership of Shri, Samagra Shri Asya, that is his Bhaga. So we saw earlier also in the previous 64th verse also we saw something to do with all the resources, Shri or Lakshmi being the very, the Shakti, Maya Shakti, the very, Lakshmi Shakti being his Shakti, how he is the one who's the most exalted among all people who have all the resources. Now, here in this particular verse, he says, Shri Daha. He is the one who gives wealth, the bestower of wealth through Lakshmi. And wealth can be of many types. Name is having a good name is also Shri. Having a good family again is a symbol of Shri. A good home, happy life, all these are Shri Dhanas. Different kind of dhanas are there. And the one who gives Shri bestows to the jivas depending upon their prarabdha, based on their prarabdha. So, Shriyam dadati bhaktanam iti Shridaha. Bhaktanam Shriyam dadati. The one who bestows wealth upon the bhaktas, depending upon what they deserve. Not that all the bhaktas get all that, no. What they deserve according to their prarabdha. Then, Shri Shaha. Again, Shripati we saw the previous verse, Shri Ishaha. So, Shri Shaha. The one who is the Lord of Shri or wealth. We saw Shripati previously. So, the one who is the Lord of Lakshmi or all the resources wherever we see. Okay. Srinivasaha, next one, 607, the one who is available where Devi Lakshmi is there, wherever Maya Rupi, Shakti Rupi, Lakshmi is there. So we'll stop with this because we are already almost running out of time. Om Nandantu Sadhaka Sarve Vinashyantu Vidushakaha Avastha Shambhavi Mestu Prasannostu Gurustada Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkham Apnuyat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Tat Sat.